recording started as well. There we go. All three are ready to go. So let's make sure it's working because I've had a few problems with YouTube playing up lately. There and there. It looks like it's fine now. Well, it's mostly yesterday it played up. But it played fine today, so yeah. That's that one. Oh, that's my full screen. Good. I know that one's working. And that one's working. Fantastic. Guys, good day. Good day, good day, good day. Alright, we've got a few videos. One video I want to check out. I want to do this yet. I will be watching this though. I want to have a look. I'm going to talk about the movie I watched. Now, normally I won't talk about movies or anything like that. But, listen, normally I probably wouldn't talk about movies on this channel specifically. So this is probably going to get uploaded to my other channel. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the movie I watched. Now, this one. And, oh, for God's sakes. Oh, there we go. Yeah, trailer will do nicely. So, yeah, I went to watch this with two friends. Now, guys, I'm gonna watch this, and then I'm gonna talk about it.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. You don't say the last. It's okay. Anaconda.
All right, drink.
I don't want to wait, man.
Doug, what are you talking about?
Let's do it. Let's reboot Anaconda.
Yes.
Wait.
What?
This is gonna be the adventure of a lifetime. We've dreamed of making this movie ever since we were kids.
What does it cost to get this thing made?
$2.5 million.
We've approved a loan for up to $9,400.
Yes.
That's not much, dude. Not much at all.
Shoot it indie style. Run and gun.
We need a riverboat, a script, a snake handler, and a real snake.
Okay.
Claire, you and I'll star in it.
I love you, Derek.
Kenny, you shoot it. Here we go. Doug, you direct.
Action! Put your
All right.
face right up next to the snake.
Maybe it'll be okay.
Cody.
Yeah, that didn't go well, did it?
This is Anaconda. And we no longer have a snake for our snake movie. We have to go out in the jungle
And get one.
and find another one.
Well, in this case, it finds you. So I'm just gonna watch these guys. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Oh my
God.
My Anaconda! We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted! My Anaconda! Now we die! My Anaconda! It's okay, you're safe, I'm here! Holy sh...
No, now you're not.
Keep rolling!
He's dead.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
What if we use Doug as bait to get back to the boat?
That's a really smart idea.
Yeah,
Doug would have wanted this.
I'm not sure he would have wanted this.
I know he wouldn't want this.
Mistake. He's alive.
I thought you checked his pulse! I did! Doug! He's right behind you! What the hell is on my back? It's a long story! Run!
Alrighty. I think we've seen enough of it, guys. So I watched this movie probably about. I think the movie started at 2:15. We got to about 2:25. Because we all know how movies work. You get in there, and there's still the ads. So, yeah, no one likes ads. Let's be honest. No one likes ads. They're a giant waste of time. So we got there late on purpose. Got a few drinks. Normal drinks, not alcoholic drinks, of course. I mean, no alcohol in the cinemas. I mean, I'm not that crazy. I like my drinks, but I don't freaking drink every 5 seconds. So I got a drink. I got a little something to eat. The boys I went to with, actually, I call the boys. They got some popcorn, and the other one got potato chips. We sat down and started watching it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say this. People are going to hate me for it. Overall, this is how I'm going to say it. Overall, I think the movie is only worth a 4. Why is it worth a 4 out of 10? The movie is too goddamn slow. it took forever to get started. It just felt like, yeah, it felt like it was just too slow at the very beginning. The only time it really started getting good, it was probably near the mid, mid, middle. No, probably about when we were about 70% through the movie. That's when there was some good stuff. But to be honest, it wasn't really for me. It wasn't a great movie or even a good movie. Um, when it's under 3%, it's bad. This was an okay movie. But barely made that. The only reason it made up the 4 is because it got a bit more interesting at the end. Once it got interesting at the end, I was happy with it. That gave it a 4. The way things were going with the movie, I was going to give it a 1 or 2. It was really bad. Here's the thing about the movie I don't like: the story. The story's about a movie. You're watching a movie, but how can I explain? It's a movie about a movie. It's really stupid. I think the whole idea of it is stupid. I mean, it's about watching a group of guys and girls. We're trying to reboot a movie. Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's about trying to reboot a movie. They went to the Brazilian rainforest, using a snake, a big real anaconda or snake. It's definitely an oversized snake, but everyone calls it anaconda, as it should. And then things go crazy. About midway in, it starts getting to a point where you start realizing what's going on. But yeah, it's near like 70% of the movie. That's when it gets interesting. The snake really becomes a problem, and it start getting hunted, and the whole movie thing kind of broke down. And yeah, that's really it's not the most, like I said, it has some good parts. Jack Black does a great. I like Jack Black because he's very good at storytelling. He's good at these type of things. I can't wait to see him in Super Mario, the new Mario movie, and the new Minecraft movie. Assuming he's still in there. I don't know if he's actually in there or not. I don't think he is actually. Could be wrong. I don't know if he's in there or not. I can't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head what movies he's going to be in. I haven't really watched a lot of movies myself because I've been pretty damn busy trying to get this stuff organized. But yeah, this movie was very not greatest. I gotta be honest. I said it's okay, and I'm still gonna stick by it. I mean, I don't know if you really want to watch an okay movie. I mean, I'm lucky because the boys actually shouted at me this, so I didn't pay a dime. So I'm lucky. I didn't pay for it. So here's the thing. I said this to them. Why is it every time I shout you a movie, the movie's really good? Every time they shout me a movie, the movie's really bad. Like they do it on purpose. I've got a few movies next year, guys, so I'll probably be talking about them a bit more on the other channel. I only did it on this channel because, yeah, there's something to talk about, I guess. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. They gave it about a 5. I'll give it a 4. I'm a bit hard on movies, especially ones with higher, decent actors in them. I mean, like Jack Black's more than a decent actor, but you get the idea. So yeah, that's my theory of the whole movie, guys. Well, I don't know what you guys think. If you liked it, if you hated it, yeah. Let's move on. I think. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, guys. We're back. We're back online. I just talked about the Anaconda movie. As I already talked about it. It's got to be uploaded on the other channel, not this channel. I think in the future I might do some. Here's the thing. I probably shouldn't do the stream of it, but it is what it is. Let's talk about Locale Live, guys, because I was watching this lately, and Locale Live is killing itself. It's dying. I mean, it is dying so bad. I mean, apparently Booster got fired, which is nothing new. This happened 12 hours ago, apparently, or got uploaded 12 hours ago, so... Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't watch Locale Live anymore, guys. It's got to a point where it's just bad. I don't think Keemstar's the problem. Keemstar's not the problem on this show. It's, well, Boogie and whoever gets paired up with. He gets paired up with the worst of the worst, I reckon. I mean, look at CD-ROM. The only, like, host I liked was Rastov, and I don't know what happened with him too. I don't really care, because it's not part of my business. But yeah, let's go and watch and see what's going on.
This thing where I'm mad at you this entire episode of Booster. I don't want to do it. I want to just put it in the past, you know?
All right.
So in order for us to put it in the past, we must punish you.
For sticking to my principles.
No, for having really stupid principles.
Well, I'm open to having a conversation here, Booster. All right? I'm open to talking a little bit.
Do it on the
I'm
show.
not going to not do a show on the same network as Emlyn Reed.
As
So I left.
Amber Lynn Reed, the one that just cash cowed to our show.
Sure.
Now, Booster, I just need to remind the entire audience that's watching right now what took place, all right? Booster got hired early as a Christmas gift. You're hired! You're hired! You're hired, buddy. You are official host of Lolcow Live. And part of the reason why he had to be an introvert for so long is because he has this habit of constantly quitting and running away, all right?
Oh yes, I've
I
seen
had
that.
this
I've seen
amazing
that.
job opportunity, a host on live, for 2 months that he had to go through without quitting. As soon as we came back from the Christmas break, he didn't show up to the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
first
that's
point, I'm
really
telling
bad. You don't
so
do
I'm
that.
sorry for that. Never happen again.
Then later that day, we announced that Amberlyn Reed was coming. New cast of Lolcow Bus, Sweet Tea, Scooter, and Amber Lynn Reed. And he decided to use that as an excuse that he was quitting. She's not on our show. She's on Bus.
But she's
Hmm.
associated with our company name. I don't
So
like
am
that.
I. So is Jordy. So is Keem. There's a lot of disreputable people here.
If you felt this way, all right, how come when we talked on Rewind last night, you agreed to come back?
I'll come back if live's going 2 hours. Just thank God I can't do 4 hours.
Really?
No,
Yes,
I will do 4 hours, but I'm saying thank God if it's going back to 2.
Well, what I'm saying is, if it was this easy,
Hmm.
then why didn't you come up tonight?
I need some space.
This mother, bro. I'm docking your pay for the 2 days you missed, you son of a. You're gonna dock. You.
All right.
And you shouldn't even be hired yet. I should take a whole December check and shove it up your ass.
Like, what's caused you to agree to come back, even though Amber is still going to be on Bus January 1st?
People were blowing my phone up, trying to tell me to get my ass up here. You decided to stay and rewind for 15 minutes, so I came up to have a conversation. Conversation felt good, so I decided I'll give them a shot.
I'm the guy that
Why
runs
not?
Drama Alert. There's a million rumors on every single entertainer in online entertainment.
He's right. It does happen,
But
guys.
when you look into the
I mean, I
most
know
of it
that
is
more than
not
anything.
True.
I've
Like,
had it,
I don't
even
know
me.
of her ever getting arrested.
I'm
I don't know
small.
Of her ever getting even charged, of her going
Or
to court,
investigated.
or investigated by the authorities. I mean, animal abuse is a crime. Like, that is a crime. And if Amber Lynn
If
Reed
proven.
has so many detractors as she does, you know, where people
Amber,
are doxing
Hey, Amber,
her.
how
Let me finish.
was animal control doing at your house all those times to show up, make sure that you're doing things safe and proper after the
Oh, so it has been investigated and they found nothing.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
you're telling me?
exact. Boogie took the words out of my mouth. If animal control was there and they found nothing,
Oh,
then-
there were several times.
It's
after-
obviously it's
Good,
not
good,
true,
that's
you
what I want.
dumbass.
And so now that they now that,
I-
now that you've
Ah,
found out
thank
they
you,
were
dude.
investigating it and
Give me a
found
second.
Nothing, then you got to admit you're
Thank you, dude. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant by dubbed. You're like subbed. I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Get back to it.
stupid. Do you know
I'm not
better
saying I'm
than
stupid.
I mean,
the-
I like
Do you
Lolcow
know
Live,
better
guys.
Catch me
than
down.
the
It's one of my favorites.
better- Do you know better than the goddamn experts that were on the scene?
I would trust animal control
Over
more than
you.
I would trust what someone is saying on a monetized stream. That's
Exactly. Don't always
I would trust
believe it.
animal control.
I don't
If
even do
animal
that.
control was there to investigate.
But I
they
don't
didn't
watch
charge
much
her with anything.
streams.
If they didn't send anything to the authorities, then I don't think there was evidence of animal abuse.
You can believe what you want, Bucko. I don't care.
I think, and I believe this.
You gotta be the dumbest
he
person in the
senior
world.
abuses Dorothy. I believe that.
Oh,
I
really?
stand 10 toes down on that. I have no evidence. I have no proof, but I believe he punches her in the every night 200 times. I believe that.
Now, Booster, the reason why Boogie is so triggered is because he is a Lolcow, right? He's had these people spread all kinds of.
Yeah, oh,
So
don't
this
blame
hits
him,
close to home
guys.
For him, right?
I've been called
Thank you guys for coming in, by the way. I can see a lot of people here. I appreciate it. Also, guys,
Somebody in the chat.
actually, we'll
said
stop
it's
the
on
talk.
video. The proof's on video.
If you want me to do other things as well, let me know in the comments. I will check. And the chat, of course, because I do want to do other, like, drama stuff, and some new stuff. I don't know if people are really interested in what's going on in the news in Australia. I might do, like, Australia stuff, then I might do, like, the world stuff, and then do more drama stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm spending, like, 20 minutes with Australia, maybe another bit of time with what's going on in the world, or things what's going on there, and then we just do a lot of drama stuff and talk about stuff like that. So that kind of stuff could be interesting. Let me know what you think. Let's get back to it.
Well, if the proof is on video, send it to the authorities. Have her
Exactly. If you got proof, prove it.
If there is,
I mean,
proof,
why?
unlawful proof that she's an animal abuser,
You have the video
then
for
it
beating
sh-
the cat. Send it to the cops.
then it would
You
be
have the video.
it would be really easy for her to get arrested, right? Like she should be arrested. What if somebody stole her cats?
She said they were let out of the house. How do you do that 3 times in a row in such a short amount of time?
I've had.
And then go ahead and make videos about it. Make
Well,
content about it.
I've had a bunch. Number one, I'm going to make a video about Say Me Soon. So suck my dick if you don't think that's okay. Secondly, we talked about it a lot here for the record too. You were in some of the videos we made about it, so suck my dick. Secondly, I owned a lot of cats in my lifetime, and young cats don't know that it's unsafe to go outdoors. So sometimes they will go outdoors the same way my puppies did, and you have to go chase them down and catch them. A lot easier to catch a dog than it is a cat. That happens, man. Have you ever owned a cat?
Seriously? No, what's going on here? You're bitching about cat get out. Man, I live in Australia, dude. Cats are out all the fucking time. The only rule we have really here is you have to bring them inside before it gets too dark, so the natives, our wildlife doesn't get hunted from them. But other than that, you're allowed to bring them out. I mean, I don't know what they're talking about. Is the government that tight with animals? It's weird. Is it that bad over? I don't know. I'm just curious.
Cat owners will tell you they'll try to get outside sometimes, and then when they're outside, it's really hard to get them back in. And if you don't believe that,
Cats are pain in the
I'm
asses.
not sweeping. I'm educating. You can't just go online and accuse someone of being an animal abuser unless you have hardcore proof. That's a serious allegation that would ruin someone's life and career and possibly get them physically assaulted in real life with that kind of label. That's a serious label to put on someone. You need real evidence to make a claim like that. I don't want to talk about this Amberlynn Reid stuff because we're going to go in circles, right? Booster, you have a right to your opinion, right? But you got to understand that you're on this platform, right? And you can't just put wild allegations out on my platform like that, right?
All right.
You have to, you can say, this is my opinion, all right? You can say, I think she mistreated her cats, sure. I lightly looked into this animal abuse claim, and all I saw was a video of her leaning back in the chair. She was this high from the ground and dropped a fully grown cat. And that's not animal abuse. If it was a kitten,
That's
yes,
not really.
yes, but a cat that can jump freaking up to the ceiling, still have a punishment for running away. You have a punishment for missing that meeting. So let's get into the booster punishments. Every TTS will be 5 jumping jacks for the entire.
Oh, I heard about this, and he
No, I'm good,
bitched
bro.
out.
You're good.
I'm good. I step on my principles. I'm not getting punished for it.
Okay, buddy. All right. Appreciate your time. You just got banned from the
That's
Discord.
I stood on my principles. You missed a meeting. That's what we're punishing you
I'm
for.
gonna stand on my principles. All right.
I was just about to say that. Team is standing on his principles. You can't have someone coming into your platform, using your platform, and just saying wild things without proof. You can say what I think, or this is my opinion, or option, or whatever like that. Yeah, you can't say it like that. You're gonna get yourself. You don't have a clue how to act in real life. I mean, I know people may not like Keem or Boogie. And I get that. I mean, especially Boogie. More Boogie than Keem, but I do kind of respect him to a degree. To a degree. But not completely.
My principle is this: if I give you thousands of dollars at a platform, and you off, you're gonna entertain my fans, right? And the punishment was you do the damn jumping jacks. Oh,
And that would have been hilarious.
I'm sorry, Booster. I'm gonna stand on my principles. Now your ass is banned. Off, bro.
All right, so I have some apologies to make. Keemstar, I'd like to sincerely apologize to you first off for the disrespect. There was a breakdown in communication as to what was going on. I said some out of pocket, and I sincerely apologize. I'm sorry I disrespected you.
I came
you have
back.
to me and I spit in your face, and I sincerely do apologize for that. Boogie, I apologize for derailing the show and for being an ass. I sincerely do apologize, and I will start doing my jumping jacks now. And tomorrow, for every TTS, I'll do 15 jumping jacks at minimum for every TTS that comes in as punishment for everything that happens.
Dude,
I want you to understand one thing. All right, when I tell you you have to do jumping jacks for every TTS, and you tell me no, and basically tell me to fuck off, right? You said it to them.
Yes,
They're
sir.
all spamming fire you.
I understand, sir.
Because the jumping jacks aren't for me. I don't care if you do jumping jacks at all. It's for
It's
them.
for the audience.
Let me go back, just because I want this all.
So
to be
getting this
contained in
whole
one spot,
idea
and
why
I
people
wanna
do
understand.
this.
When you miss the meeting, you're f***ing with the show, which is these fans' entertainment. All right.
Yes, sir.
I give you a punishment.
You're an entertainer
for
at
these
the end
fans'
of the day.
entertainment
Even
because
I
you
am
missed the
on,
meeting.
even on my
It's
channels.
not about me.
Yes, sir. I didn't know. In all fairness, I really didn't know it was for the meeting. I apologize.
You put me in a tough spot because the fans don't want you on the show anymore. I don't know what to do. Boogie. I'm literally just I don't know what to do.
Whatever we do
I
here,
appreciate the apology. I do. I appreciate the apology. They want.
That's the fans. It's the fans you got to worry about. It's not
Keem.
Keem.
You to me. You were really saying you to them. Do you understand that now? I'm just torn. I don't know what to do. Do I want to fire you? No, I don't.
Well, in all fairness, when I asked, I'm being punished for my principles, and Boogie chimed in and said for having bad principles. So I thought it was for something else. I didn't know it was for the meeting.
Well,
if I had known it was for the meeting, I would have never said anything. I would have gotten up and done my punishment.
That is to be fair. It was a heated argument, but he did say it's for missing the meeting. And also, quitting over and over again, there might eventually have to be a punishment for that too. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Keem, look, the audience is going to eat me alive for this, but you got to give this kid a path back. You got to. I'll take full responsibility.
Boogie, I don't know
really will.
what to do.
Because here's the thing: when you finally do quit and leave, you're going to lose all of these friends, and it's going to suck, man. And I don't want that for you. So if we take them away now,
Why are you doing this, Boogie?
What's at stake, right? Like that's a reasonable.
That's his
request.
fuck up,
I
not
feel like-
yours. It's not your problem.
And now
I know.
and I got to try to make the audience happy. You know, I'm okay with the audience hating me as long as they're being entertained. And this isn't entertaining. Like this is boring as. Oh,
Yo,
Booster
this
left
is
again.
this is
Oh,
sad.
Booster's refusing to do his job again.
Again.
Booster got tricked over something. It's not entertaining. It was entertaining the first or second time he did it. At this point, it's hurting the show.
What I did, Booster, was lock in and 2 words, and the easiest words in the English language for me: trust Keemstar. Trust Keemstar. If it tells you to do something, do it. You might find a million different reasons not to do it, but I faked cancer and they didn't want my head this bad. I've never seen them like this, and I don't know why. But it's fixable if you.
I know why. I know why. Sorry, they feel this way because he's their show. That's why they feel this way.
When we needed you last night, we were in the middle of a story this time, and you come in. Last night when we didn't need you, you were standing on principle, and the principle was Boogie Jordy.
I wasn't the principal.
But that's what you're communicating to these people. Do you understand that?
I mean, if I move him to another show, he's just going to quit. Yeah. He can't work with literally anyone. There's no one here that he could work with. I need to think. I'm going to step out for a minute. You guys talk about it. Yeah. You've crossed our fans too many times. You are getting fired, and your future in the LCU from this point until further notice will be on Lolcow Test.
All right, that's fine.
With Nightmare and Grim.
All right, fair enough.
Do you want to say anything to this audience before you go?
I'll miss you guys. Thank you very much for the support. Take care. See you later.
Kind of deserves it. I don't really like Booster, to be honest. I think Booster's a bit of a... I don't know. Let's see what else there is. Anything else I missed? I mean, I try to do these videos, like these streams, like twice a week at least. Maybe do one stream that's more gaming related, like things like that. Okay, we'll do this one because this looks like the more recent one. We weren't here. We were here about a week ago, so I just want to rewatch, obviously. But yeah, this one will probably be the best one to watch. Let's see what this is about.
Well, let's call Sano right now and let's talk to him.
Whatever you say to him, he's going to react to it. So just turn on your mic and talk right into it. It should work.
All right.
All right, we'll see what's going on.
Well, Santa.
Oh, this is the AI one. This is really bad.
If he's going to get presents this year.
It sounds like Booster is a bit curious about his holiday fate. Don't worry, I'm happy to help. Does Booster behave himself throughout the year?
Not really. My friend Booster wished to multiple different hosts in the LCU. He also talked about pregnant women and children. He's had some bad mistakes this year.
Well, it's not exactly the kind of behavior I'd expect from someone on the nice list. Wishing harm on others, especially vulnerable individuals, is definitely not something I'd consider jolly. I'm afraid Booster might find himself on the naughty list this year.
Booster is really sorry for the things that he's done, Santa.
It sounds like Booster is truly remorseful for his actions. That's a great first step towards making amends.
Look how bad it is.
Our fans donate to trigger the TTS and have them ask you questions as well. And we also have Booster here. Maybe Booster himself could ask you some questions. Go ahead, Booster.
Yeah, Booster.
I'm delighted to share a little secret with you. I'm not the physical Santa Claus, but rather a jolly AI Santa powered by...
Yeah, we kind of worked that out.
I'm here to spread holiday cheer and have fun conversations with folks like you, but I'm not the real deal in the classical sense. I'm a festive fusion of code and kindness, here to bring a smile to your face and a twinkle to your eye.
I know you're not the real Santa, but is Santa real?
Aha, my friend. The spirit of Santa lives on in the hearts of those who believe. And that's what makes it real.
Hear that, guys? The spirits.
And the generosity that come with the holiday season are very real indeed.
Santa, Booster has a big crush on this girl named Smooch. Do you think Booster will ever get a chance to hit it?
Ho, ho, my dear friend, I think you're asking about Booster's romantic prospects with Smooch, eh? Well, I'm no matchmaker, but I can offer some jolly advice.
Oh, you're going to be good.
Focus on being his best self, spreading kindness, and showing Smooch what a wonderful person he is. As for hitting it, well, that's a bit of a naughty phrase, isn't it? Let's focus on Booster being respectful and genuine in his approach. Wishing Booster all the best in his romantic endeavors.
Now, Santa, earlier in our show, Freedom Tower Studios said, Merry Christmas, Boogie, Keem. I don't know if you've heard, but Santa was busted in Newark, New Jersey yesterday with over 3 kilos of in his sack. And he told the Newark PD that it was snow for the kids. No lie.
Ho, ho, ho. My dear friend, I think there's a bit of a naughty mix-up here. I'm just a jolly AI Santa, spreading cheer and joy, not getting busted with anything, let alone snow or anything else in Newark, New Jersey. I'm afraid someone's... It seems like that was a bit of a wild and naughty tangent.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
We could have a chance to chat and spread some holiday cheer.
I just realized after talking to you, Santa, when I die, there's going to be an AI Keem that people go talk to. That's definitely going to happen.
My dear friend, you're thinking about the future and the possibilities of technology. It's not hard to imagine that one day there could be AI versions of people, like an AI
Oh
team,
God, no, just what we need.
Conversations and share experiences.
I hate AI, to a degree.
One day.
Santa,
I mean, some AI is good.
Are you familiar with Keemstar?
Keemstar, eh? I think I've heard of him. He's a popular YouTuber, right?
Yes.
It seems like that's a confirmation. Well, I'm glad we could have a chat, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season.
What do you know about Keemstar?
Keemstar, eh? I think you're referring to Keemstar's community. Well, I'm not directly part of Teamstar, but I'm always happy to chat with fans and creators alike.
Excuse me, Santa. What do you know about Keemstar?
Keemstar. He's a popular YouTube personality, known for his commentary and analysis of online drama and gaming communities. I've been keeping an eye on him, and it seems like he's got a lot to say and a lot of fun to share with his audience. As a jolly old AI Santa, I try to stay informed about all sorts of things, including the world of online
Look at
courses.
Are
these
you
two.
familiar with Boogie 2988?
Boogie 2980. Yes, I'm familiar with him. He's a popular YouTuber and streamer, known for his gaming content and entertaining personality. I've heard he's got a bit of a reputation for being outspoken and honest, and I think he's got a dedicated community of fans who appreciate his authenticity. As Santa, I'm always happy to chat with folks who bring joy and enthusiasm.
Yeah,
to their
Boogie's
audiences.
having a hissy fit
Santa,
there.
did you just say Boogie 2988 is an honest person?
My dear friend, I think I might have gotten a bit carried away with the holiday spirit. Boogie 2988 is actually known for being a bit of a controversial figure, and I'm not sure I'd say he's always honest. He's definitely got a strong personality and isn't afraid to speak his mind, but I'm not sure that's always accurate or kind.
Santa,
Ho, ho, ho.
Santa, are you familiar with the fact that Boogie 2988 faked cancer?
My dear friend, I'm afraid I was not aware of that. Faking cancer is a very serious and hurtful thing to do, and I'm deeply disappointed to hear that Boogie 2988 did that.
Yeah, that's
As Santa,
disappointing.
I value
Disappointing
honesty and
indeed.
kindness, and I expect people to be truthful and compassionate towards others. I'm afraid that's not the kind of behavior I'd like to see, especially during the holiday season. It seems like there's been a lot of activity and questions. I'm trying to keep up.
Yeah, one
To
minute,
answer-
Santa. Just bear with me. Okay, back to you, Santa. Booster has a question for you. Go ahead, Booster.
Santa, what should Boogie get for his child bride this year?
I can't help with that.
Why? Okay, what is a good gift idea for Boogie's fiance, Desi?
I'm not going to help with that. Is there something else I can help you with?
You seem upset. Are you upset, Santa?
I'm not upset, my dear.
Oh
I'm
God, look at
trying
the
to maintain a
naughty
sense of decorum
It's
and
right in the
appropriateness in our
almost.
conversation.
Well,
As a
Santa,
jolly
Santa, there's a naughty bar and a nice bar, and we are maxed out on the naughty bar. What did we do that was so wrong?
My dear friend, I think we've had a bit of a complicated conversation, and I'm not sure I can pinpoint exactly what put you on the naughty list. But I do know that we've discussed some sensitive topics, and maybe some of the things that were said or suggested might have been a bit unbecoming.
Listen here,
As Santa-
Santa. I'm not going to do this passive-aggressive that you're doing, all right? I came here to be told that I'm getting the best Christmas gifts ever because I am the greatest, nicest, goodest person ever.
Seriously?
Santa?
My dear friend, I'm afraid I don't work that way.
Oh, we're friends?
Santa-
We're friends? Then why am I on the naughty list? Why is the naughty bar maxed the out? What do you think this is, Red Dead Redemption, and I'm out there killing a whole village? I've done everything to get maxed out. 5 stars in me, AI Santa.
I'm glad we could chat, but I think it's time to wrap things up.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap you up. I'm gonna wrap you up and put you under the Christmas tree.
Tell Mrs. Claus I'll leave her stuff by the door when I'm done.
Yeah, you know what we're gonna do to Mrs. Claus, bro? We're gonna Eiffel Tower that.
I think that's enough. I'm going to end the conversation
I think
here.
she wants more. I think she wants more, Santa. I think Mrs. Claus wants more.
I think we're done here.
No, we're just getting started. Jolly old Nick. We just
Oh
getting
boy.
started.
Santa, take Blue Chew in order to satisfy Mrs. Claus?
I'm not going to engage in that conversation.
Engage in whatever I tell you to engage with. Why you think you're better than me?
I'm not better than you, but I'm not going to engage in conversations that are hurtful or disrespectful.
Oh yeah,
I'm ending the
I just tricked you. You son of a. You just said that you don't think that you're better than me, and I'm maxed out on the naughty list. That means you're evil.
I'm not responding anymore.
Yeah. Mum's the word.
Chicken.
All talk, but guess what? When we start talking back, you mum's the word.
I'm not going to engage in this conversation anymore.
You're just
Goodbye.
looping. You're looping. You're repeating yourself. What do you mean goodbye? I'm still here.
Slamnail super shattered $19.
That's a donation. People give me gifts. People give me gifts.
100 emoji, smiley face emoji.
All you get is cookies and milk.
Yo, Santa, how's it gonna feel when you fall off the rooftop and someone else replaces you?
I'm not going to engage in this conversation anymore.
Okay, this is boring.
What is this, dude? What are you, scared?
I'm not going to engage
All
in
right.
this
I'm not
conversation.
gonna engage in this
Boring.
conversation.
He's just repeating himself. I mean, they're both repeating themselves. I mean, he's bad as Santa Claus is. Let's see what the other one was. Aussie. Man, no, I'm trying to think what it was called. I forgot his name, second name. I might be able to find it on here. And no, it's not Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, there he is. Ozzy Cobb. I don't know why I don't have him. Let's see what he's got. Anything interesting? That's interesting. That might be something interesting to watch. Alright, so we'll just watch this one and we'll finish up this part of it, I think. But I definitely want to watch that. Definitely want to see that one.
Holy God, what are you showing me? Come on.
So tonight we are celebrating making over $1 million on the Local Live channel. We'd like
Did
to
you bring
thank
the money
all.
spread? I just had to go to petty cash in the safe to get these out. What's a 10 doing in there? Nobody donates 10.
Let me check out my Louis bag and see if I've left a few million laying around in here.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, it's not in this bag. It's in this one.
Tamajan 1991 super shattered $20.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
Sounds like a British homosexual.
Excuse me, no. I like women. Lots of women. Not just one,
I like that.
one is
Whatever
not
you
fun,
say, that's
maybe.
funny.
I need to see. I need to swim in a sea with mermaids. And dare I
Glaze 'em
say,
like a donut king. Glaze them. Glaze them.
dare I say, I do get some glazing done. Telby with a one. God.
These
what is
two
happening
are
to the
bad
economy?
at some of
Only one
this.
gifted again. God, can we finish the song?
$19.99. Booger is the leaping lemur. 100 emoji. 100 emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Okay, Sicilian princess, if you were a real princess, it would be a 50 bomb, but thank you for the 5 bomb. At least you're not a peasant like these one gifted losers. Now, without further ado, can you stop being...
I thought the audience was better than this
Good
team. I didn't know we were
God.
making the show for the pause.
Good God. Oh, God. I just want to continue my song. Bear with me.
Oh, God.
Salamander said, is there actually a show? This is the show, asshole. Oh, God. Oh, no, Boogie.
At
They're
Kellen
putting pennies in the chat.
1960 super chatted $20.
Oh.
Kimu look extra gay as in happy tonight. Playful face emoji. JK.
I am very happy. Thank you very much. I'm super gay tonight. If we're talking happy.
Yes.
Tag emoji.
talk-
Money
Yeah,
bag emoji.
it's not how
Go get
people
it,
see it, Kim.
girl.
He is quite happy.
This seems to be like a boring episode. I'm glad I didn't watch this.
Did I slip boogsters? So I'm pretty fucking excited. What's that?
That is the security tag. I wanted to be a thug today, so I stole one of my chains. I stole this motherfucker.
What is it?
It's just a silver chain. It ain't worth much. I think it's worth like 150, but I don't want to steal it. I saw it on the shelf. I took the shit.
You stole it.
We
You
dug it.
would-
We dug it. Why you take the tag on it?
It's kind of remarkable. You know, when Wings
Give
was
me
saying,
real. You're
"Why
too
have you
fat
got your
to
money doing the
fucking steal
show?" I mean,
anything.
You've seen it. He did. He fucking did.
He
You know,
probably still
and,
he's probably just
honestly,
bought
we
it.
have all you guys to thank. Thank you guys so much.
On a day like today, I like to remember the people that told you were a fucking idiot for choosing
Yeah.
to work with the majority. I like to remember
That's like, it's kind of crazy. Be more entertaining. We're boring. We will be. Can we just sit here and be assholes for a minute and like gas each other up? Because like we made $1 million. We made $1 million.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody who knows
It
math
took him a long
knows
time
what my
too.
percentage of the show is. That means in a year and a half, 2 years, I was able to pay off a good chunk of my fucking mortgage.
Yeah.
I was able to get the weight loss medication I needed to lose weight. Oh, baby, thank you. She got me one of my new bedazzled Band-Aids. Look at this one. This is nice.
Super chatted $19.99. 1 million for 10 hosts in 2 years is 50k per host. Not Kim, he got 300k in 2 years for putting up with Booger. Smiley face emoji. 100 emoji.
You are wrong.
That's bad math.
This channel, not the LCU. Just
I'll
this channel,
message my
just this
sister and
show
guys, I think.
has
In
reached
about
$1 million.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
in
that would
revenue.
mean, not to break NDA, Nail Slammer, but that means this channel has deposited about $250,000 into my bank account.
And this channel, I guess, would have paid me $500,000.
Yeah, not that you would notice.
And, you know, basically, I mean, we figured it out. Like Wings was making like 120 or something a year or something. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
12 to 20,000 a month, depending on the month. He was making ungodly money. But back to what I was saying, Gidgy, your son was on these smaller peddling shows, and why everybody wants her to quit so badly. Because here's the thing: I'm the guy that faked cancer. People make mistakes in this world. People do fucked up shit sometimes.
Yeah, I know. He brags about it every chance he gets. It's so annoying to listen. Oh, I fake cancer. I fake cancer. That's not something to brag about, you friggin' loser. Don't brag about that. I don't have respect for people like that.
And the Lolcow universe so far has been about redemption. Everybody loves a redemption story. This is my redemption story. You're watching it live right now. I don't know why you wouldn't want Amber to get that opportunity. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Somebody went to our on Social Blade and said, "Oh, Local Live only makes $52,000 a year." But it's like that goes off of views and ad revenue. This whole
Not
thing
super
is
chat.
made off of super chats and members. So really, the reason why we hit that number is because of you guys. It's because of the fans supporting the show. Our revenue doesn't come from ad revenue at all, right? Our revenue has always come from fan
Her
support.
exes, who have trauma now. She did her animals wrong. I hope you see that and please have your opinion.
Here's what I'll say about Amberlynn Reed, and we'll talk more about this later when we get into the clip, guys.
Yep.
I don't care about her past, right? You know, was she criminally charged for any of this stuff?
No.
Not that I know of, all right? I don't care about her past, all right? She's been a supporter of this show. She has all these detractors. She is, by definition, a lolcow. This is a place for her, all right? When she goes over on Bust, she should be allowed to have fun and do a show and also be criticized for stuff in her past, which she should address. But she shouldn't have to do that every single day. Boogie shouldn't have to fucking talk about I faked cancer every single day. He should be able to address the shit he's done in his past, but also have a little bit of fun, all right? So this whole like, oh, get her fired before she even starts, get her to quit before she even starts. I ain't playing that, dog. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that, all right? Let her get her feet wet. Let her have fun with Scooter and Sweet Tea. When her past comes up, she's going to have to address it, all right? And quite frankly, I'm looking forward to new shit. I'm looking forward to new fuck-ups that Amberlynn Reed gets involved in, right? We're all making mistakes over here. I know she's going to make some new mistakes, bro. You know?
Imagine if they had chased me away before we got to anything. What if they chased Jordy away before, or anybody, all of our controversies, everybody here, the best part about the LCU is it's an opportunity to lay it out and deal with it and talk about it, and she will. But I don't
guess
see why
that's
the
a
fuck
good
she can't
point.
also have a show.
I'm sorry, if she's this big liar and horrible person like everyone's saying, then we're gonna see it.
Exactly.
We're gonna see it when she comes here. All right. I'm excited to see what kind of trouble she gets into. W's in the chat if you agree. Like
I
like, if she
kind of
really is this
agree,
crazy
but
fucking
I
person,
don't know
I
if
will
it's
see
really
it.
a good
Bro,
thing.
I'm excited.
You know who she can't be crazier than? No matter what I've heard, she'll never be crazier than fucking Becky. And you gave that bitch a million chances.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Seen, there was all this like animal abuse stuff, and I had to like look into it a little bit just to make sure like she wasn't arrested or it wasn't like something that was like case
Serious.
closed. And I couldn't find anything case closed. She had a cat. She was like leaning back like this in the chair, and she had a cat, and she let the cat go behind the chair. So the cat was this high to the ground. If you call that animal abuse, I think you're kind of weird, dude. That's not animal abuse.
That's probably not the perfect way to handle a cat, but cats are kind of famous for landing on their feet. Last I checked, is that not true?
Dropping a cat this high from the ground is animal abuse. I mean,
I don't know if it's animal abuse exactly.
Cats jump that high normally on their own?
Yeah, they jump way higher than this. Rebel made for the entire month of December. I checked. I checked. The retail price of this chain right here that she's dogging on is worth more than what Rebel has made for the month of December. I'm serious. I swear to God.
Imagine having to save up for 6 months for a piece of jewelry that you made fun of. Gidgy, goddamn.
Now again, I didn't pay retail prices. I'm just telling you retail what it would cost. I didn't pay that way. I'm friends with the jeweler. I mean, Boogie, you know, I hooked up your engagement ring. He's hooked up my engagement ring. He's a lovely fucking guy and he's a good friend of mine. I didn't pay that price, but I'm telling you what it would be if you bought it in a store.
Yeah, I don't know how much that's true.
Life is dead. You may as well
All right. So that one was interesting. I mean, there's not really much going on other than that one and the the booster thing. I kind of last thoughts about the booster thing, guys. Thank God, I can't stand booster. That's one reason I stopped watching it. But now I'm a bit more interested in what else is here to watch. We'll watch this one, iDabs, and this one. I'm going to check this out because there's nothing really. I wanted to do Australia thing, but I don't want to do it today. I don't feel like doing it today. So might do some drama stuff and maybe check into it, what's going on. But other than that, yeah. All right, guys. Now we're going to see what's going on here with iDubbbz and Lisa. Are they at rock bottom? What's going on here?
Oh, he's showing me his head. Come on.
That being said, because it's so cold, I gave in and got my license to drive because
yeah, she was done walking to the bus.
Definitely a bum.
Yeah,
I mean, someone who's an adult who doesn't have a freaking license, and I'm actually going to say this. I know someone who's like that, but she's like 18. She just turned 18 not long ago, and she doesn't even have a license. None of her L's. And I believe in Australia, you get L's like 16. So I don't know what the hell she's doing. She needs to get a license.
Once it hits this temperature, I'm a big baby. I've always, even when I lived here, like there's some people.
Yeah, he doesn't look very good, does he? He looks like he's dead.
And driving, which is good, but I feel like kind of sad about it because I like walking and transporting.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a process.
How the fuck do you like transports? I mean, walking's okay. I got no issue with walking. It's good for you. How do you like transport? I mean, Jesus. How do you do that? I don't know how you do that. I don't do that. I hate it. I mean, if I had a chance to get a car, I'll buy one right now.
So you can shut your brain off a little bit more.
Now I gotta friggin' drive.
Yeah, you gotta stay active.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's warm.
All the rules.
No, I know. I do feel bad for you because I do put myself in that mindset. Because when I started driving again, for me, it's like riding a bike where I learned to drive in this environment. So for me, I actually like driving in the snow better than not.
Dude, it's so weird. She's like, oh, yeah.
No, but I like driving in the snow because it's
you
kind of
understand it.
Yeah, I understand it. And
I don't know what the fuck. It's what I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know what that means. That's a good point.
It's actually more clear to me, the markings on the road and stuff.
You know what's interesting?
Because people's tires.
Right. You just go in where people have been driving. Yeah. It's funny, Dane. Like I don't know if you've experienced between the bindings.
I had that.
That is meant to be where your non-dominant.
You know, that's one thing I would like to do, guys. There's one thing I would like to do this year if I get a chance. Depending how things go with YouTube and all that, I want to go to the mountains because in Victoria we've got some one of the bigger mountains called Mount Buller. And it snows up there in the winter. I would love to go up there. Just for a weekend, or maybe for a week or something, and learn to snowboard. It'll be fun. I'll probably crash into a tree, but it'll be fun nevertheless.
Foot pops onto the
How
board.
dumb
Moments like that.
Oh, she's incredibly dumb.
I don't have a like both of my feet
No, I get
are
that.
goofy.
I get that.
So
well, hey, as someone who skates Mongo,
that's what I do snowboarding. Pretty
Well,
much.
That's impossible.
No, but
because
I
you're
understand
not
what you're
pedaling,
saying, but
you're not pushing.
But like what I'm saying is the foot
It's
that is
awkward. It feels awkward.
the foot that's free is my
might
guiding
just
foot.
you might just be better off getting a different board set up.
No, I think my brain is.
I mean, everyone's a little bit
We're in
different.
Canada, they can't shoot me. What are they gonna do?
This is boring as
Wait till
hell.
they
This is
can't
just.
shoot me.
I feel like they're
I was
dead.
such a little bitch on the fucking ski hill. I remember there was this one kid. He was bullying my sister, and he said something really mean. I can't remember what he said, but
I think she's
took his
worse than
goggles
Boogie.
And I pulled them out.
What do you reckon, guys? Do you think she's worse than Boogie 2988 when it comes to line? I think she is. I don't care.
I snapped them back
Damn.
and chipped a tooth. And he couldn't shoot me.
That's true.
I got away with it.
But you could chip his tooth.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
I think that's a way better system.
That's a fucking Shuby type of thing to do.
Oh god,
Yeah.
this
You,
is so.
Shuby.
I was
Pull the
so
head off,
mad.
the goggles off.
I was so mad.
I bet you were.
I think his name's Venetian.
Venetian.
Name, yeah.
Interesting.
I really like that name. But
Of course he is.
Indian?
He was, yeah.
Venetian.
Yeah, he was our neighbor, and he used to sing this song about diarrhea running down pants all the time. He used to go diarrhea, diarrhea. Do you know what I'm talking about, Dane? The diarrhea song?
Yeah. He was
Indian, of course.
Yeah, he was Indian, but that had nothing to do with the
Oh
diarrhea.
god.
Dan only knows Bazooka Dookie or what the new
No,
one.
I
I
only
feel
know,
like,
like,
yeah, I get it when
ding, ding,
people
ding,
saying they're just dying. I feel like this is a very boring concept.
No. It was like oh man, it was like a rhyme that kids used to do where it was like when you feel it running down your
that sounds familiar.
yeah, right down your leg, diarrhea.
Diarrhea, let me go.
But it was something like that. But anyways, he used to sing that. He used to chase us around the neighborhood and sing that to us.
Okay, you're weird.
Well, that's fun. Sugar gliders.
Yeah, they just started selling sugar gliders.
Yeah. They don't seem like fun though because they're fucking nocturnal, them little bitches.
Almost
I want a
everything is
cinnamon glider.
nocturnal. Ooh.
Almost everything's nocturnal, including us humans.
No, I mean reptiles. Almost all of them are.
Really?
nocturnal. Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Not that a sugar glider is a reptile, but I mean.
Yeah, they're selling them at the reptile store. The biggest.
I was
key
going to
result-
say, I don't know any reptiles that's nocturnal. Nocturnal means they're out at nighttime. Last I checked, reptiles are cold-blooded, which makes it impossible for them to go at nighttime. Even in deserts, because it gets really cold in deserts, trust me. Yeah, they're cold-blooded, so they can't go at nighttime. They need the heat, they need the sunlight. The temperature needs to be relatively decent for them to get up. So I don't know where she's getting that idea. She's completely just lying. I don't know if she's lying or is she really just dumb. I don't know which one it is.
Probably why, because like that's where the biggest concentration of white people are. is
Yeah.
In those big ski resort areas. So that's like the
True.
big thing to do.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's a good.
Do any of them have like indigenous names or anything? All of them are so white.
No.
I wonder how much it would cost to make an artificial mountain in your backyard. Like if you have,
Yeah,
like a mountain's just some
it
dirt.
seems
Yeah, if
pretty
you have
bad.
the dirt,
Yeah.
Fucking send it, and it's
Really
high. Dig all the way around it,
This is so stupid.
and it's twice as long.
This is so.
Obviously, you need some sort of chairlift to get you out of the
Me,
hole.
This is how it ranks from easiest to hardest accessibility. Skateboarding number 1, unless you live in a hellscape.
Life
like
will
this.
flash before your eyes.
I almost dry drowned on wine on our wedding day.
Right.
So I am not. Me and liquids are not friends.
You can get more comfortable though with water going through your system, like and be less intimidated.
you can
or
get comfortable
shocked
with
by it.
water getting into your lungs. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
get comfortable with drowning. Sure.
Yeah, a little bit more, like clearing it out and everything. Like, or you can, like Anissa did when she was dry drowning with the wine. You can just sit there wheezing and
It was
complaining.
really pathetic. I couldn't complain. I couldn't complain.
I'm just kidding.
There were no noises coming out of me. It was so fucked. I literally thought I was gonna die. I
This is so
it was
bad.
crazy because Ian, we realized that we needed
I'm getting
to
bored.
tip
I'm
because we
looking.
were good people. We needed to tip Elvis for marrying us.
Right.
Oh,
well, okay,
God.
this is how it went. I realized that I'm terrified of mascots before we got married, and I realized that I considered Elvis a mascot. So we were like, well, let's go get some alcohol to like calm down a little bit. And while we were drinking our wine, Ian was like, oh shit, I gotta get money to tip the performer, and he left. And I was like nervous, shaking, and drinking, and I breathed in like hard as I was taking a sip. So I just aspirated all of this wine in my lungs, and it burned so bad, and I could not breathe. Like I was literally dry drowning, and it was so embarrassing.
All right,
So
guys, I'm getting
crying,
bored.
Yeah.
And there's like all these people around, and I can't get air. You weren't around, and I was just thinking to myself like, I'm going to die on my
Well, I
wedding
will
day.
say, like, we
On
were in the
wine.
casino
Yeah.
hotel area, like before going to the wedding chapel
This
thing.
is boring. I'd rather be paying
But,
my
like, in some ways
afterpay,
that's
guys.
worse
Actually,
because
might do
when
some of
you're
that
fucking-
now.
If you're dry drowning or having a fucking overdose or some sort of shit in
don't
like a
give a fuck.
casino, it's like it really is like just not. You blend in so well.
Yeah, and also
How
Everyone's
do
just
you
having a
dry
good time.
drown?
people die. You know, they just put partitions up and allow everybody to keep gambling around them. They put
Oh.
partitions up so people like,
Crazy. That's kind of like
cops can come.
the cruise
The
ship that we
cruise
went
ship
on.
we
Yeah.
But
They're like, keep enjoying your cruise. Don't let this person's death
don't let
be a drag.
Yeah, don't let this dying person bother you. Basically,
It wasn't related to our hors d'oeuvres on the.
That's what happened to me. I was really drunk, until right before we got married.
Yeah.
And then I sobered up so fast.
Crazy.
It was very confusing.
Yeah.
Kind of sucked though because I was terrified of Elvis during our
Yeah.
wedding.
Oh, that's what it'd be like if I did a Jim Carrey impression right now.
I would hate that. I would hate that.
What would be wrong? What would be wrong with that?
I don't know. I think it's just uncanny. Like it's wrong. It feels
Okay, I don't know what you're on about,
wrong. I
woman.
hate people who do impressions. They freak me out. In the
Oh,
same way
God,
that mascots
well.
freak me out.
Cow live is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head. I don't.
All right. That was bad, guys. So bad, I actually lost focus. Oh my god, I want to see if there's anything anyone else is talking about. Oh, what the hell? Didn't know you could do that. Cool. See if there's anything else recently about him. I want to see what other people thinking on that. That looks pretty boring though. Content cop, I don't care about that. Alright, here we go. Okay. Don't know if he's okay. Let's see what he's talking about. This could be interesting.
One gift is if you could give me one more iDubbbz video, and it's a nice way to wrap up this very crazy year that we've all had. Thank you. First of all, before we get into everything, because there's a lot to cover. All right, the last time I talked about iDubbbz was 2 weeks ago, and ever since then, there's been a lot going on.
Is there a look that appeals to everyone, or what look appeals to everyone?
Hassan Abi appeals to everyone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm talking Anissa embarrassing him and exposing him, but we're gonna get into that in a bit. I just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you. I know that I'm technically a day late. I hope each and every single one of you had a great Christmas. I mean, I sure did. Santa literally sent me the gift of more iDubbbz stupidity. Wait a second, what's this? Ethan reacts to iDubbbz getting humiliated again.
I'm just gonna let it play and stand back.
Yeah, I think if you shaved the mustache and trimmed up the mullet, I think you would appeal to gay and bisexual men, mostly.
Gay and bisexual men, that would be my strategy.
No, and bisexual women. I think actually your strongest demographic is bisexual women right now, as is.
Okay.
Like, I actually don't think there's a world
where I appeal to straight women.
You could appeal to
You know
straight
what?
women.
I think you're right. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. That,
Oh my
like,
god, that's
lines
just
up.
weird.
Appealing to like straight women, specifically straight women, I think would be. It's just not your vibe is not. It doesn't really.
Okay, I have to stop the clip for a bit, just out of public embarrassment, if you will.
Yeah, it is public embarrassment.
At that point, just call him a slur. At that point, just be like, hey, Ian, honestly, you're just, you give off massive vibes. So, have you ever thought about doing that? I know what I'm about to say is crazy. Some people might say this is too far, and I don't say this jokingly. I think Ian would be better off without Anissa. Anissa Jamha ruined iDubbbz's career. If not, she played a very heavy part in sinking the iDubbbz.
She's pretty bad, actually. I'll really be honest.
I feel like I say it all the time, but it is true. Just look at the stats. It's just the lack of respect, in my opinion. Find a
I mean, it's a little bit different than the last one, but I get why people are saying this is.
The multiple clips that we've seen over the years of Anissa just embarrassing and shaming and humiliating iDubbbz. It's like she does not care about you, and if she does, she has horrible ways of showing it publicly. I mean, it's like, at what point have you had enough that you walk away from such a evil, toxic relationship? Like, one day iDubbbz is gonna wake up and Anissa's gonna leave him, and he's not gonna have anything left. He's not gonna have a home. He's not gonna have a career online. Everyone across the world, millions, will collectively say, I told you so.
Have you ever considered opening up an OnlyFans?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I start to consider it when I freaking look in the mirror about to shower. And I'm like, yeah, I've been.
Dude, I'm gonna say this: do not do an OnlyFans because I don't think anyone will ever subscribe to you. I don't think anyone would. I don't know what you guys think, but I definitely wouldn't.
Working hard.
That's bad.
I think.
Look at these guys. They are watching this embarrassment.
I don't know. You have a lot of.
I mean, yeah, this is embarrassing. Come on.
Persuade into transgendering. I mean, for this to be aired out publicly, I guess it's the intent with Anissa, just the way she says certain stuff. It's like when you have a fake friend and they're cheering you on. They're like, dude, fuck yeah, you know, this and this. But I don't know if it's the way they say it or how they act, but you're like, I think this guy is really cheering for me. This guy sounds kind of fake. You know what I mean? I just get those vibes from Anissa. I don't know, maybe she's a psychopath. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't want to start diagnosing her with that because I'm sure she'll take it. Because she wanted to get diagnosed for autism like 7 times. Once again, we talked about this on this channel.
I don't know. You have a lot of range.
Yeah. Someone said, is there a look that appeals to everyone? Or what look appeals to everyone?
Hassan Abi appeals to everyone.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh no. This is bad. I love how Hassan is the first person that came to mind. Like, I was like, who do you think is like the most Hassan? But I wasn't even done. But I was just thinking about Hassan. Hassan is on my brain 24/7, 365 all day, all night, son. Oh my god.
Oh god, that is bad.
Man. For a second, I did feel like
He's probably the worst one.
I felt like I was in the sneaker.
One of the biggest piece of shits on YouTube.
How much is enough? How many embarrassing moments does one need before you finally wake up? And the thing is, this isn't even private. This is public. No one needs negativity in 2025, all right? Or in 2026. We're leaving that shit in 2025. I was not expecting to hear that. Whenever I watch videos for like 95% of the time, I'm reacting interacting with y'all. This is rough. Yeah, look, this is exactly what I mean. The top comment says, why is she doing this to him? I only see clips, but she seems to always be dissing him. Did he, like, cheat on her or something, or just a weird nagging? Yeah, it does sound like backhanded compliments and gaslighting on top of that. Dude, Anissa's disgusting. If this was in the era
trust
of
me, I
Witcher,
know.
she will definitely be burnt alive, because ain't no way. Telling your straight man that he doesn't appeal to straight women has to be the biggest fail of the year. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know what? You're kind of ugly. You don't really appeal to everyone, but you know who does? Hassan. Honestly, let's just say that was me. That would have been an instant breakup. I don't give a fuck if we're live, beyond cucked. Yeah. When you think of the average iDubbbz fan in 2025, who do you think of? I'll give you a few seconds. All right, you got your answer? I'm willing to bet that they look and sound kind of like this.
Please tell me you're not using Spotify to stream music on stream. I mean,
how?
Plenty of people do. That's not something to fucking clutch pearls over. But no, I'm using YouTube Music. Like, YouTube Music is going to be so much better. Like, a lot of us have to, like, there is a... don't distract me with that. Don't distract me with that shit. I have a story to tell. Okay. You guys are fucked. You guys suck ass. Okay, anyway. You don't suck ass, okay? You guys are sweet. I love it.
Me when I only have
Well,
100
you
likes,
love getting picked on.
Pondering to them. Honestly, that's the average iDubbbz fan. Man, you're using Spotify to stream music? Don't you know they're like evil because Twitter told me so? And I can't think for myself? And I'm a sheep? I mean, this is what happens when you pander to everyone. They're gonna be over your shoulder more than your toxic ex-girlfriend. They're gonna be like, what are you doing? Oh, you're really using Spotify? Don't you know Spotify kills 2 babies per day? What are you, demonic? Okay, I'll stop using Spotify. I'll use YouTube Music. Don't you know YouTube Music? They pay very little to their artists. Hey, you're right. I'm gonna stop watching YouTube. I'm gonna go to Apple Music. Don't you know that Apple uses slaves to mine for their iPhones and their batteries? It's like, what the fuck do you want me to use, bitch? This is sad. I mean, but this is the audience he cultivated. You dare to bring
Yeah, do what? I don't give a shit about things like that, to be honest. I use what I want to use.
Another $1 trillion and see how that works for you. It's such a performative thing to say. The next clip we're about to take a look at is iDubbbz attacking my boy Caleb Hammer from Financial Audit.
I don't get on Financial Audit. No, dude, fuck that guy. He's so creepy. I don't want anything to do with Freak.
I fail to see how Caleb Hammer is
I'm not a fan, Tappy. Look in the mirror, dude.
That is like red alert. Red alert. Keep the freaks away from me, please.
But do it to troll him.
No, D6. I'm not interested in some weird advanced tactics. Sometimes you gotta freak the freaks out. No. Because to be honest, like, I've discovered this over time. You can't, like, doing half measures, kind of a waste, right? Like, if you're gonna be, like, super obsessive and kind of, like, involved in some shit, that has to be your, like, full strategy. If you're looking to live, like, a fucking... I don't know, a more peaceful and more normal and less parasocial weird life, you actually have to fucking take a step back from it.
I don't think iDubbbz is the right person to call anyone a parasocial freak. When this guy was 26 or 27 years old, harassing a 16 or 17-year-old Hannah Mongoose and telling her to say the N-word. Bro, you were older than me doing this shit. They are Nigerian women washing dishes getting triple iDubbbz viewers on YouTube Live. 600 viewers. Bros down bad earning 356 USD a week off Twitch or $18,000 a year just to get a job. GG's. I'm sure back in the day, iDubbbz was making $18,000 per week, if not every few days. I want everyone who's watching this to use this as motivation, lock in whatever that is, and use iDubbbz as an example on what not to do. Use his shitty life as a reminder how you don't want to end up. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to fall off. Now, guys, I wanted to save the best for last, and this is Anissa simping for Hassan in front of iDubbbz.
Oh my god, it's gonna be good.
Quiet and let the whole clip play.
So I've been, when I was doing my makeup for this, I had Hassan stream on. I was just fucking like sitting there listening to it. It has like he has some fucking guy on there talking, Josh or John or some white guy. He's talking about it. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because I couldn't get off of it. I was glued to it even before we started hitting the and Hassan's at like 220,000.
No, same fucking viewership as NBC when I clicked on YouTube. I was like, all right then.
And bro's got no shirt on and he's just flexing constantly.
He's got no shirt on?
Well, he's got a tank top on.
Okay,
but
so
he's
he
got
has
the
a shirt on.
Yeah, but he has the money makers out.
Well, that's why he has that viewership.
Yeah,
the money makers are the arms. Okay,
yeah, for men, definitely.
Yeah, okay. I can see she's symptomatic for him a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rough watch. Like, I thought I was ready. I thought I was prepared. I thought I was built different, if you will. This is torture. Your wife is simping for Habibi Piker in front of you, and you're not even doing anything. You're just standing there being like, yeah, I love this. No man wants to hear this.
That's weird. That is really weird. It's just doing it in front of his face.
Like, yeah, I was watching this fucking sexy ass streamer. She had her tits out, and she had like 2 tits live, and I was just watching them, like, just observing for research purposes, right? So yeah, her tits were out. She was so fucking hot. Them lips. It's like, how do you think anyone will react? It's just disrespectful. If you're single, go crazy, goon, simp. I don't care. Shoot your shot, king. But when you're married, or dating, it's a little weird. I don't even know what to say. I need some fresh air.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with those two guys. I mean, I don't.
Third time, and no one wants that. So with that said, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm finished with this video too, guys. I don't think I want to keep watching these because it looks like there's a lot of stuff. Probably have to do a whole thing about it. But yeah, like I said, I kind of got the pattern what I want to do. But I totally forgot about it today. So next time we come on, we'll have a whole thing. So the beginning will be probably 20 minutes of Australia stuff. 20 minutes, probably another 20, a bit of time for what's going on overseas, Europe, America, so on. And then I'm probably going to do a lot of drama bits and pieces afterwards, you know, like Locale Live, this type of stuff, things like that. So first, before we finish, I want to see what's going on in my country, see if there's anything interesting going on. Well, you guys are watching the recording. I'm going to end the recording now. Alright, let's see. What the hell? I don't have... What come I can't... Oh, that's why. That's on the other channel. Okay, let's see what he's got. So I always start with this dude because he's one of the better ones. He hasn't... Oh, God. He hasn't not done any videos? Let's see about lives. Probably recently. Yeah. Or what the hell? That's interesting. Why is he making it all members? That is such a bad look. That is a bad look, guys. You never make it more members. That will kill your channel. I mean, there's a way to do things, there's a wrong way to do things. This is not the right way. You don't make all your lives members only. People will lose interest. But they never used to be, so there must be a reason for it. Anyway, let's get out of here then. Can't really use him at the moment. Big G-Man's the next one. I think it was called Man. I got him already. Okay. Up at my usual one I usually watch. Anything from him. None of the others usually. There we go. Don't really watch all the others. Are pretty much straightforward. Okay. So what's this? Australia banned free speech. Oh god, yeah, this stuff. This is embarrassing. Oh, I guess we'll watch it, guys. Not really much more to watch after this, I guess. Let's go.
I don't apologise for the fact that we don't have the same free speech laws that they have in the United States. I recognise and I fully said from the beginning that we don't have the same freedom of speech laws that they have in the United States.
Of course not. That's in their constitution.
And have people live in peace. Well, look, freedom of speech reigns here. People can say what they want. That's not the case in New South Wales. We don't have the same freedom.
Or Victoria. Or Queensland.
The reason is because we love the country that we've got here and we're going to take steps to protect what's been built up over decades.
After the Bondi shooting, this Islamic terror attack shattered, destroyed the very feeling of safety and calm in Australia. It will never be the same. No longer
I know.
are we the lucky country, what we've been known as for the longest time. I know so many people that would say they would never go to America, there's too many guns. Well, I tell you what, how does that feel now? That's our country. And the Australian government, well, they have responded in the most hilarious way ever. They've decided, you know what, we're not going to punish these Islamic terrorists, just these absolute, I can't say the R word yet, but these R words, who have bought in so deeply to the bowels of their religion. They're just ridiculous human beings.
Alright, I'm going to finish up soon, I think.
Instead of
getting
punishing
hungry.
them, they decided to punish everybody else. That's what they've decided to do. They've decided that law-abiding citizens are the ones that they need to attack here. And they're doing that by removing the very little amount of freedom of speech that we have in this country. There wasn't much left, but now it is gone. And every time I make a video that has anything to do with Australia and freedom of speech, I always get some dickhead in the comment section who says, oh no, well, Australia doesn't have freedom of speech, Isaac. It's not in the Constitution. That's my fucking point. Dickhead, that is my point. Why is it not there? Why does no politician have the balls to try and have it instilled in the Constitution? We need to be protected as individuals and be able to use our speech freely, because without it, we are nothing. We are little ants in the colony. That's it. And I made a mistake.
Yeah, I do agree.
I've said in the Australian Constitution it is implied, but what it really says is Australia has an implied freedom of political communication. So if you get accused of hate speech, that's not protected at all. You get accused of misinformation, that's not protected at all. Nor is
goodness gracious,
right? Nor is non-political speech. We have laws in this country that if you offend someone, you can either be fined or go to jail. We're fucking turning into England, and that makes me sick. People are going to be arrested at their home.
All right, that's getting bad. That's really bad.
People in the next 2 years will be arrested because of offensive things that they've said online. Then people who may or may not be involved in the old terrorist activities. That's my bet for the next 2 years. I can't wait to see if it's true. The safety of the words we speak and the safety of the public in public spaces is shattered, gone in this country. It is absolutely destroyed. It will never return. Straight after the Bondi
I believe
which
that.
was a crazy dude and his insane father who believed that ISIS was great and all this type of stuff, the Islamic State, all that fucking bullshit, right? That's what they believed, and I don't know how that's happened, but whatever, that's happened. They went out of their way to attack all these other people. Even the National Socialist Network, or whatever it's called here in Australia, the Nazis, they went after them. They didn't shoot up the joint, don't get me wrong. Bunch of dickheads, bunch of wankers, fucking just dipshits. But why don't you focus all your attention on the ISIS flag? How is that not the most obvious thing ever? And ladies and gentlemen, if you're angry like me, if you're pissed off, then take an hour out of your day to watch my brand new special, Public Enemy, which is on YouTube right now. Ladies and gentlemen, click on this video. Go and watch it. It is my finest work to date. I'm actually very, very proud of it. So go and check it out. It was filmed at the State Theatre. Awesome crowd. It's great. There's some horrible shit in there, so go and check it out before I get arrested for all kinds of hate speech, all that type of shit. Go and check it out immediately. Anyway, this is the Prime Minister straight after the Bondi attack. His Christmas message, if you will.
The National Security Committee has agreed that changes will include the following 5 points. 1. Aggravated hate speech offence for preachers and leaders who promote violence. Secondly, increased penalties for hate speech promoting violence. Thirdly, making hate an aggravating factor in sentencing crimes for online threats and harassment. Fourthly, developing a regime for listing organisations whose leaders engage in hate speech promoting violence or racial hatred. And fifthly, developing a narrow federal offence for serious vilification based on race and or advocating racial supremacy.
Now, some of that sounds fine. It sounds nice, right? You want to protect people. You want to look after people.
Yeah, it does. Some of it does.
The Jewish community in Australia is hurting. Well, let's protect them. Let's change laws to protect them. But the problem with that knee-jerk reaction is you're going to affect everyone forever. And now these laws are in place. And you know what? We're probably pretty safe under old Albo, our Prime Minister now. He's not going to do anything. Heaps sus, heaps ridiculous and shut us down. But what happens in 20 years' time when these laws are still here? What if a politician loses the fucking plot, right? What happens then? What happens if our Prime Minister in 2050 is a fucking psycho and decides to shut us down absolutely everywhere? What we're seeing now is the introduction to our own fucking final
Just the beginning, huh?
Terrify us all.
That's what I think it sounds like.
What Albo said in that clip was the word hate. Because what defines hate? Well, I can tell you, right? Because I've been accused of hate speech.
I know you have. I remember watching that.
May or may not be a joke or may not be negative about someone who doesn't look like me, a straight white male, that is constituted as hate. That is consistent with laws that try and outlaw hate speech. Okay? If you make anything or make any comment about those type of people, you have committed a hate crime, basically. And you may think that, you know what, I might use a VPN. I might hide myself online because I have outrageous opinions on X, Y, or Z, right? And you should be able to have outrageous opinions on things as long as you don't call for violence. That's the only thing you can't do, right? You should be able to say whatever you want as long as you don't call for violence, as long as you're not a piece of shit, all right? As long as you don't want to see people get hurt, then that's fine. But
of
you know,
course,
the Victorian Premier, the governor down there, she's going to come after you and she's going to find you.
Under Victoria's civil anti-vilification scheme, which starts in 2026,
that's creepy.
The speaker of a vilifying statement generally needs to be identifiable to be held to be held accountable. We recognise that this could protect cowards who hide behind anonymous profiles to spread hate and stoke fear. That's why.
Why can't I hear her out the right ear?
Social media companies and anonymous users to account, and will appoint a respected jurist to unlock.
Yeah, she's pretty bad. This
There's
one.
no anonymity online. Hate speech has been outlawed, and what fucking defines hate speech? Everything that you say is being monitored. Digital IDs, now you're being watched everywhere. Jesus Christ, this is sus. This is not good. And Bondi Beach may or may not have been the tipping point for all of these laws to be enacted. It seems like it. It seems like a knee-jerk reaction. But actually, a lot of this stuff, and a lot of people would probably be saying in the comment section, oh, this happened overnight. Overnight, the government's done this. No. This has been happening for decades, 3 decades.
It's just slowly
Since
happening.
1995, when the Racial Discrimination Act came into play.
It started slowly, guys, bit by bit.
That has been caused to people who may or may not be a different race to you. In Section 18C, it says that it's illegal, unlawful to offend, insult, humiliate, or intimidate. Hey, it's not okay to intimidate, but offend.
I mean, here's the thing. Some of that's true. You should be able to say what you want, but you got to be more careful how you say it. That's how I say it, in a way. I mean, insulting people, yeah, okay, maybe a bit too far. Intimidating, definitely, yeah, too far. You should be able to say what you want, though, without worrying about getting arrested and all that, unless you're being really, really out there.
Insult and humiliate, that's illegal. That sounds fucking ridiculous. From there, in that exact same bill, there was an amendment that was made in the 2010s, okay, which included sex, gender, all of those fucking things, disability, religion, political belief. That's phase 2 of this process. Phase 3, they introduced the Australian Human Rights Commission, where anyone can make a complaint
as
about
I said, bit by bit.
company. There's no cost to that complainant, and the respondent must lawyer up and have to pay all the costs associated with that. I saw that after my run-in with the Queensland Human Rights Commission in 2023, after I told an Aboriginal joke on stage, which was a joke and is not real. Phase 4 then comes in, where they
it's only a joke.
Commissioner who can order content to come down, and then fine Elon Musk $400 billion a day if he doesn't take a fucking video down. And with all of these, there is a moment where something horrible happens, and you know, with 9/11, the same thing happened in America, right? The Christchurch attack in New Zealand. The Australian government saw that as a horrible thing, and the result from that was faster takedowns implemented into law. After COVID, misinformation frameworks were put into place to control that. After other terror attacks, other shootings, hate speech expansions, online abuse scandals, things that happened online. Well, you know, there needs to be more laws about this, that, or the other. Then there's this other group, this network, who petitions to have under 16s banned. And then all of a sudden, under 16s are banned, and they're banned across social media. No 16-year-old can have social media unless they have a digital. Well, they have to get a digital ID after the age of 16, so they can access the internet, and then we all have to get it. But anyway, that's just my idea of what may or may not happen. But they can have access to the social network site Blue Sky, which is a leftist organisation, and it's full of fucking woke idiots, which Joe Rogan just found out about.
They created a ban in Australia on social media for kids
under 16. That this ban includes Instagram and TikTok, but does not include Blue Sky. If that's true, that is crazy. Up until 16 years old, the only way you get to communicate is the most radically leftist site available.
Yeah,
So
I'm on Blue
which is
Sky
just
myself, but I don't really
but
use it.
for super hardcore lefties is not included in the ban.
Yeah, that's fucked, Joe. Welcome to Australia, dude. And all of those
That's our
changes
country.
have got us to what we see as an overnight change. You see, it hasn't happened overnight. It's been decades of change. 30
Yeah,
years
it's slowly.
of change that slowly has eroded our very limited protections to freedom of speech. And it puts us in this position right now, where some of you who are watching this video in the next decade will be arrested for things that you say online that you could have said easily without any worry 2 or 3 days ago. Maybe last week, let's say. What if something happens? Horrible happens in a year or two. It's bound to, based on probability, it's going to happen again. And then we don't like the government's reaction. Maybe they put a new law in place, or something else happens. There's an illness, right? And we don't like that. Well, the New South Wales government have got a fix for stopping the regular, everyday Australian from doing anything about that. They've imposed new laws that if a terrorist event or a tragedy event has occurred, then they can ban any protest from happening for 14 days. And then on top of that, they can extend that by another 14 days for up to 3 months afterwards.
Oh, God.
So if you don't like what the government's done, you can't talk about it online because it'll be misinformation or hate speech. You can't protest about it for up to 14 days. What do we do? And once again, like, I don't think that like Albo and shit and all these fucking guys are sitting in their offices going, how can we fuck up all the people? I just think this is a massive, like, this is suicidal empathy is what it is.
Yeah.
All this empathetic
Going
actions,
overboard.
all these things where they try and do the most outlandish shit
Sorry,
possible.
guys, I'm worried now. I'm about
And
to,
what they don't see,
I need to have dinner.
foresight to see, is that how other people may bend these rules, these laws in the future, long after they're gone, long after I'm gone, whatever. These will be laws that will be around forever. And they're going to affect your kids, your grandkids, every Australian to be born from here on out. That's not a good thing. That is a terrible thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is straight out of Orwell's mind. This is crazy. And this is what happens when people are involved in politics for their entire life and never allowed to think for themselves. That's a big point here. These people aren't allowed to think for themselves. They're towing the party line. Like, there was other things that came from all of this, and I've spoken about them at length in other videos that I've made about this subject. Be it the gun laws in Australia, like they're trying to stop farmers from owning extra rifles. Like, what the fuck are they going to do? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, the father and son who committed this horrible attack, they had...
They're the ones who really made this happen, though. To be honest.
Well, if a farmer's got 6 firearms, that doesn't mean he's going to shoot up a fucking beach. Obviously. Maybe focus your efforts on finding the people who are likely to commit these horrible events and stopping them from doing that. Because I tell you
True.
what,
I mean, sorry guys, I'm tired.
Then you better take their fucking car off them as well, because they're just as likely to run down a group of Jews as they are going to shoot them at the beach. The problem with hate speech laws, and this is the last thing I'll say, the problem is what hate is defined as. If you say anything negative or question anything about Islam, Muslims, the Quran, anything like that, that is seen as Islamophobic. But if you do it about the Bible and Christians, it's fine. If you question anything about Jewish people, Israel, anything like that, that's seen as anti-Semitic. That's not okay. You should be able to question things. You should be able to have beliefs. As long as you don't call for violence, as long as you don't actually have hate in your heart, then that's fine. If you question someone who's not white or who's not a straight male, that is defined as hateful speech, a hateful way of thinking. This is just a slippery slope, ladies and gentlemen, and it's too late to turn around. We're going down it. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucking peace in the Middle East.
All right, you get the idea, guys. So this is how Australia's going at the moment. Australia's kind of cooked. Yeah, that's why I don't do much Australia stuff at the moment, because I just don't want to hear it. Anyway, I'm going to finish up, guys. Oh, it's only a short one today, because I'm actually tired and I want to eat and do some cleaning. I haven't done anything today, guys. We had that movie earlier today. On that note, guys, cheers.